Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Ratna. I am from Public Administration Department in Tidar University. On this occasion, I will deliver about the human right and freedom of speech or expression. What are human rights? Human rights are rights inherent to all human beings, regardless of race, sex, nationality, ethnicity, language, religion, or any other status. Human rights include the right to life and liberty, freedom from slavery and torture, freedom of opinion and expression, the right to work and education, and many more. Everyone is entitled to this right without discrimination. Generally, rights are defined as claims of the individual recognized by the society and enforced by the state. These are considered essential claims as without these no person in general can seek to be at his best self. Human rights mean powers, conditions of existence and possession on which an individual has claims or title by virtue of being human. These are those rights which are inherent in all human beings. These are absolutely essential for the human beings. These are essential conditions for their full development as well as for the use of their qualities, intelligent and conscient for satisfying a human and social need and interests of all the people of the world. Human rights are rights independent of particular conditions of social recognition. These are inherent in the very nature of each human being as a conscious and self-respecting individual. These are the very basis of human life, dignity, and worth. These are the natural and essential conditions of happy and prosperous living of all the people of the world. Whereas rights available under law differ from state to state, human rights are available to all the persons of all the states without any exception. In an ordered society, for the overall development of the human personality, rights play a very significant role. The rights of the individual are the condition under which they are able to realize his ideals, that is, the individual can realize his cherished goals only when he has the minimum set of rights. Human rights are universal and everyone needs to be educated on this and understand that no matter where they are born and who they are. By virtue of being born as humans, some rights automatically become a part and parcel of their life in a social setup. Freedom of expression is recognized as a human right under Article 19 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and recognized in international human rights law in the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. Freedom of speech is a principle that supports the freedom of an individual or a community to articulate their opinion and ideals without fear of retaliation, censorship, or legal sanction. The term freedom of expression is sometimes used synonymously but includes any act of seeking, receiving, and imparting information or ideas, regardless of the medium used. Freedom of speech is considered to be a basic right. It forms a part of the right to freedom that includes the freedom of speech and expression, right to life and liberty, freedom of movement, freedom of residence, right to practice any profession, association or cooperative protection in regard to conviction in offense, and protection against arrest in some cases. Freedom of speech is essential for the all-round growth and development of a person as well as a nation as a whole. Imposing restriction on what one speaks or hears can hamper the development of a person. It can even create discomfort and dissatisfaction that leads to stress. A nation filled with people full of discontent can never grow in the right direction. Freedom of speech gives way to open discussion that helps in exchange of ideas, which is essential for the growth of the society. It is also essential to express one's opinion about the political system of the country. When the government knows that it is being monitored and can be challenged or criticized for the steps it is taking, it acts more responsibly. Freedom of speech is closely related to the other rights. It is mainly required to protect the other rights given to the citizen. It is only when people have the right to express and speak freely they can raise their voice against anything that goes wrong. It enables them to take an active part in democracy rather than just being involved in the election process. Similarly, they can guard other rights such as the right to equality, right to freedom of religion, right against exploitation, and right to privacy only when they have the freedom to speech and expression. It is also closely related to the right to fair trial. Freedom of speech and expression enables a person to put across his point freely during a trial, which is extremely essential. Freedom of speech gives the power to raise voice against any kind of injustice happening around. Government of the countries that offer rights to information and opinion and freedom of speech and expression must also welcome the opinion and ideas of their citizens and be receptive to change. Everyone has the right to freedom of opinion and expression. This right includes freedom to hold opinion without interference and to seek, receive and impart information and ideas through any media and regardless of frontiers. That's all my speech. May what I have delivered be useful in our life in this world and hereafter. If you found many mistakes in my speech, please forgive me. For your attention, I say many thanks. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.